where Trek Lad gets excited. This is where Trek Lad got very, very happy because there's a lot of things going on in the scene. It's a kind of a whistle stop tour of the bridge and the people under Rios's command. I mean, the first thing is Rios is a captain now. Now, it's very quick from 15 months from going from being essentially an out of commission pilot of a beaten down old ship to being captain of what appears to be a brand spanking new ship. In fact, it is actually a brand spanking new ship, as we'll find out very shortly. But the thing is, this is the Star Trek universe. I know it's not exactly the same universe, but in the Kelvin universe, we saw Kirk go from a rogue to a cadet to a lieutenant to second in command to first officer to captain in like 2 hours. So, look, it's fine. It's fine. What I do like, though, is this bridge is... it's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous ship. We have LCAR's systems updated, blinking beautifully. We've got these really nice flowing curves and handles. I don't know if this is a redress or a recalibration of the bridge that we're going to see in Strange New Worlds. I don't think it is. It looks very, very different. But from my memories from watching like the Wrath of Khan making of, they would build like one stage with a number of different components and then kind of like fit them together to make different bridges. That's how they made the Enterprise and the Reliant bridges. But all of this kind of looks a bit different. I mean, the way the workstation kind of comes out looks very similar to what we saw on the Enterprise in Discovery and what we're going to see in Strange New Worlds. But I don't know. It just looks very different. It'd be interesting to get your thoughts on that as well. I don't really mind. I don't really care. The uniforms look great. This is our first time in actual kind of chronological order seeing these new uniforms in active duty. We're kind of introduced to Rios's command crew. Very, very cool stuff. We've got a Trill. We've got Bajoran. I can't remember the name of this alien. I was reading up on them earlier. It's the same alien species as what we saw in that terrible TNG episode, Acriel. Yeah, that one. But I think that we've seen the alien race pop up on a number of occasions in Lower Decks episodes as well. So kind of cool, good continuity. But what I liked about this shot, this introduction, and it gets better, is the bridge, the way it's framed, the shot orientation, and look, I'm not like a director. I'm very interested in how you make something, but I don't profess to be an expert. I've never done anything like that. I'm not going to try and chuck terms to try and make myself sound smart. But the way it's framed, the way it's lined up, the way the shots move, and the way everything is presented. I don't know about you guys, but I got big kind of Nemesis vibes. The way that bridge was reintroduced in that movie, with kind of static cams, kind of like a slice of life, a day in the life of. It's all very kind of low key. These guys are just, getting on with their day-to-day life. There's no like overbearing music in the background, which is really nice. There's the low engine hum, and it's really nice. This for me, I got happy. I got giddy. There was a smile on my face. This, to me, was the first time, Lower Decks not counting for a second because it is an animation. This is the first time I've seen something to take place after Nemesis that felt like it was in that universe. Really just felt like a logical progression. 30 years after Nemesis, this is what a ship would look like. This is what the uniforms would look like. This is what it's like to operate in Starfleet in 2401. And I loved it. I loved it so much. Everything about this, I loved. And look, I'm going to dig it, but I know more about these crew in this one scene than I do of the people that are still on the bridge in Discovery. That's different shows. I know can't be completely compared, but that it is what it is. A really nice introduction. Look, there are a couple of things I'm not sure on the cigar. I'm not sure. We never see it lit on the bridge. but I'm not sure how I feel about it. Jurati is apparently drunk in the scene as well, so it's kind of like weird. Like you've got all of these very professional officers going about their duty. The Trill is a first officer, I believe, and you've got these two, this rogue who is threatening to light his cigar on the bridge, and someone that's drunk just kind of stumbled on the bridge. It's kind of weird, but I really liked this introduction, and yeah, it gets better. It gets better. That view screen, wow, it's beautiful. Look at it. Look how wide it is. This is a really strange thing to say, but this is a beautiful set. There are a couple of things, but we'll get to them. The Stargazer. Um, I'm sure I'm not on Twitter anymore, but there are a billion tweets. I hope there's a billion tweets and screenshots of this wonderful moment of revelation on what we realize is the USS Stargazer, not the Stargazer, not Picard Stargazer, which had, I believe, a registry of 2893. So interesting that there's an 8 in front of that, and not an A or a B or a C or something on the end of it. I don't really care. I don't really have an opinion either way. But what I do care about is just the reveal. And it's a really nice sweeping shot. We've got the Aztecing, we've got the detail in the windows, the lighting's nice. And this is something that new Star Trekkers or kind of contemporary Star Trek productions have always shied away from for some reason. It's always kind of skimped on the beauty shots and the flowing shots. And I know Discovery's gotten better over the years, but this is beautiful. This is what you love as a Star Trek fan of the old Star Trek to kind of see. Some interesting stuff here. This is very reminiscent of the kind of light domes. I don't know if they're like sensor nodes. I don't know exactly what they are. But these you would find them on the Miranda class. If you remember the Reliant, it had one at the aft. But there are two here. Bigger and bolder and better. A lovely kind of arcing shot, and yeah, the four nacelles. It's a ship designed as the logical successor and progressor to the original Stargazer, and how fitting that Rios, someone who idolized Jean-Luc Picard his entire career and life, is given a ship that Picard made Picard famous. I wonder if perhaps we'll see a Picard maneuver at some point in the show. I highly doubt it. I don't think that we're going to spend a lot of time in 2401. I don't think that we're going to see a lot of these ships. I think this is just kind of designed to placate and keep us all happy, the people that love ships. And Eagle Moss, when you release this, we'll probably be buying it. We see the Stargazer go to warp. It's obviously going to investigate this spatial anomaly, which now is obviously being communicated throughout the fleet. A bit of a new warp effect. It's a bit more explosive than before, but we do get the nice at the end. I don't know what that sound effect was, by the way.